everyone. Welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Read, a quick, digestible recap of the top business school news, sponsored by Center Court, P&Q's virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Bleisepper, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number one, how they got in. Some of our most popular features at Poets and Quants are stories about how MBA candidates navigated the complicated application process to get into their dream schools. These provide invaluable do's and don'ts for people just beginning their MBA journey. This week, we've got several of these inspiring stories to share. There's this enterprising candidate who got into 6 elite MBA programs, including Harvard, Wharton, and MIT Sloan. And this first-generation college student, son of a Pakistani immigrant who just graduated from Chicago Booth at the ripe old age of 22. You'll also find a swath of other student story in our Fridays with Sandy series. In these weekly videos, HBS Guru Sandy Kreisberg offers advice to prospective MBAs on getting into your dream school. Find the videos on our homepage. Number 2, the Harvard Portrait Project. For 20 years, Tony Deifel has asked 712 MBAs at Harvard Business School to reflect on a question simple to ask, but somewhat harder to answer. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? These MBA responses, along with Tony's striking black and white photos, make up the Harvard Portrait Project, a beloved HBS tradition since Deifel started the project in 2002. Says former HBS Dean Kim Clark, the mission of HBS is to educate leaders who make a difference in the world. And that's what you read when you go through these essays. In honor of the 20-year anniversary of the project, we spoke with the creator and about the project's lasting legacy. And we also featured 10 of the portraits and essays from this year's graduating class. You can find both stories now on our homepage. Number 3, news you can use. This past week, we've published several great stories in the news you can use category. If you're at any point in the MBA journey, take a minute to check them out. First, Melissa Jones of Fortuna Admissions walked you through the steps of choosing the right MBA admissions coach. And SIA Admissions founder explains the power of stories in your MBA application. Next, for those at the end of their journey and looking to embark on their new careers, P&Q author Greg Lang offers a great collection of advice from the faculty of Harvard Business School. All of these stories and many more tips, advice, and resources can be found in our admissions hub, accessible from our main menu. Number 4, Santa Clara Levy, the other B school in the heart of Silicon Valley. Finally, Poets and Quotes editor Mark Ethier takes a deep dive look at the Levy School of Business at Santa Clara University, one of 3 business schools located in the worldwide hub of entrepreneurship. The school is enjoying some of its best rankings ever for several of its programs and is looking to capitalize. Quote, many people call us a hidden gem, says the senior assistant dean of the school. I'd like to take the word hidden away from that. I'd like us to just be a gem. Read the full feature in our MBA news tab from our navigation menu. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. But before I go, I want to alert all the school seekers out there to Center Court's upcoming MBA festival events. These events connect prospective students with admission experts, alumni, and career development teams at top MBA programs around the world. Our next series, MBA Voices, is happening June 7th to 8th, and you can register for free on our events tab at poetsandquants.com. For online MBA prospects, our next backstage event is July 12th. This is your chance to hear from current students, admission teams, and alumni from some of the best online programs in the country. Register on our events page. And thank you for listening. Again, I'm Christy Bleisepper with Poets and Quants, and you can join me right here next week for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Stay informed.